Hello, everyone. I'm Kirk Steven, and welcome to The Long Dark. Today's episode is DeadWorld, Part 4. And if you were watching the last episode, we basically stumbled upon a very wonderful thing. I'm sorry this is boring you, Astrid. We found a stocked prepper cache. And we haven't gone through it yet. We don't even know what we have here. So, first of all, let's get a drink of water and our huge supply of water we have with us.
I could eat anything.
Oh, you're hungry. You're thirsty. You're like a 3-year-old on a road trip. Okay, so I'm giving her something to eat, something to. It is starting to become nighttime. We don't have anything but a torch to go through this place. But I think I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice a match. Dead torch. But let's go ahead and start in here. The ever popular spray paint.
I think I can use this.
I don't know that we need that. Problem is that I don't know that we need everything that's popping up in there. We do not have any. We probably should get some old man's beard, although the only reason to use it generally is because you've gotten attacked by a predator, and we really don't have anything. Okay. Cloth. I'm going to leave that alone. We're just going to search everything. I'll grab the bandage, the antibiotics we want. I'm not going to take the disinfectant. I hope we find a lamp. That would be amazing. Cured leather. That might come in handy. Another box of matches, so no sweat in the use of the matches at this point. No, we don't want to break down the shelf. And we'll probably reorganize a lot of stuff. I'm not worried about that right now. We don't really have anything. More matches, accelerant. That's fantastic. Scrap metal, I'm not worried about. I'll take the cloth and we'll reorganize again, like I said. Not worried about tinder plugs. Anything in here? There is something in here. I know everybody talks about there nothing being in it. We actually found something. A book. Nothing exciting, but we did find something. Okay, that's empty. Empty. You know what? Give me this. Let's go ahead and gather everything so it's not all just hodgepodged. Empty. We'll go ahead and drop that out. This way we're not looking for all this stuff. But we're going to go ahead and put that in there. 3 bandages. I'm going to put 1 away. Definitely want the antibiotics with the sketchy food that we're about to eat at some point. That will come in handy. And we picked up some scrap metal. We don't need that. We don't need the feathers. I'm going to keep both hacksaws for the moment. Probably don't need that either for the moment. And I'm sure if we do make a knife, we'll probably find one. But we'll know where to come back to if we have to. But okay. Yeah, the double hacksaw thing right now doesn't bother me. We got a ton. You know what? We should eat those. And we'll save it for dinner or bedtime. All right. Let's light a match. Light up this torch. Take a peek in here. Because we didn't even look under the bed. We didn't do anything. There's all kinds of books. Hey, there's a book that will help us shoot at nothing. We could use it for target practice for the archery target that's behind the barn at PV. Okay, so Maple syrup for more pancakes. Whoops. I spent all that time setting you up so I could read what you were, and you moved. Tea. I don't know if we had a can opener. Did we have a can opener? We have 2 can openers. All right, so drop the worst of the 2. And we will leave this behind. This is going to be the de facto base of the area at this point. Even though there's not any way to cook in here, we can always cook topside. Here's a pot. Put that right there. Some more teas, which I think we got a good amount of teas out of the... Didn't we? Yeah, we did. We got teas when we opened up that canister over by the wing. We got a healthy amount of soda. Oh, stop. You can go there. Okay. Nothing else in the cardboard box. Okay, so here is where when I was doing the editing on this is where things got interesting for me. I hadn't noticed this straight up, but there's a deer skin here. There is a couple of rabbit skins, tools, and there is a wolf carcass, or a wolf pelt, hanging on the wall. Now, these are very hard to come by in the game because there are no wolves, but there are a few carcasses. One of the carcasses is not far from here. It is located in the cave that goes from here to Ash Canyon. So we could get lucky. Oh, good Lord. That was a ton of that beef jerky. Well, we could definitely hang out here for a day and do a lot of healing. Sorry, I'm just like lost in thought with all of this. Oh, well, I guess drink some. I was going to leave some behind, but drink some. Why not? All right, I'm not going to worry about this torch. We kind of need to get to sleep here soon. So there is a ton of things in here, which is amazing. All right, I won't suffer with the dark. And now the dramatic music. So let's go ahead and eat our 65% lint-covered sticky pancakes. And I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and eat the iffy candy bar. And let's eat the less than desirable beef jerky. Still need to cook this. In fact, I'm going to step out and go drop that off outside because it's only going to get tastier every minute we keep it. Drop. Now, it's getting really close to being dark.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
Yeah. So noisy, crows. You're so noisy. Can we start a fire up here? Oh, we can. So we could make a little cooking spot dependent upon the weather. Okay. I'm not going to worry about that at the moment, but this might turn into something here. So, 2 things to discuss at this point. One, when this challenge was first put together, this was way before the DLC and all the changes that have been made. So it was meant to be much harder than I am currently having it with this run. The RNG has been extremely giving. The other aspect is that this is also adding a bit of unfairness to this challenge. This thing being full has changed kind of how many days we're going to last. We're going to last a lot longer because we got a lot of food in here and supplies. But it's also changed my mind as to what to go do next. We still do not have a bedroll. So going to the summit, going to Ash Canyon still is problematic because it's going to take a lot of energy to get up there. And without being able to sleep in the caves and what have you, it's going to be hard. But the other part of that is we are not that far away from Three-Way Cave, which could have a bedroll. We are not far from the engine part of Echo Ravine, which there is 1 or 2 containers. Let me see if we can even see it from here. Yes, so right over there. We have nothing to aim. So right there is the engine, right in the center of the screen with the orange circle there. There could be another container down there. There's also a cave over close to where the dead tree is, and then there's another cave over here. So there's places to hide from the cold. And that cave that's over on the right side leads through the mountain and over to the other engine, closer to the trapper's cabin, that could also have another container in it. So I'm almost wondering that, dependent upon the weather, we take advantage of going down to go check that stuff out. I'm also tempted to go back down before they disappear and go and gather the skins from both those deer, because we have 1 in here. We should be able to gather those other 2, and that will give us the ability to make some kind of pants, which would help us stay warm. And being warm is very important while you're out trying to find stuff to eat and survive. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're not going to go to Ash Canyon just yet. We've got a ton of food available to us to last at least a couple of days, minimum. And we've got some things we can cook. So I think what we're going to do, dependent upon the weather, because even if it's a little off weather, I still may walk over to Three-Way Cave. It'll be windproof enough that we can set up whatever. Hopefully it won't get too cold. We'll have to play it by ear, but it'll be decisions based on weather. We've got definitely have wood and stuff we can take with us. We can also leave stuff behind and go lighter, which is the other part of this that's going to make sense. So like we can leave these carrots behind right now because we won't be needing those. We can leave the heavy dog food behind. We can leave this behind. Take the lightweight stuff. We could leave this behind. Grab a few of those sodas. Harvest this. I think we probably could drop a few of those. We can drop all of this. We could probably... Let's leave the not so good one. We could leave that behind.
Man, if I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Well, fainting might be in your future. I think all the clothes we have we are wearing. Except for this. Let's go ahead and harvest this. And what else we got that we can do without? Probably could do without all these painkillers. I'll keep a little of them more or less on me for the one purpose of just getting rid of the painful blur, and so you guys can see what's going on. But now we have lightened our load. And with well fed, we should be in good shape. So let's hope for a decent day. It can be cold. I mean, if we have to build a fire, we build a fire. We've got a lot of books we can take with us. Almost tempted to put that back, just because of where we found it. Okay. It's interesting that it's visible enough in here to see. So before we forget, though, let's go ahead and take those for fire. Metal pail. So it's so cool that we've got that one wolf pelt already. And then we've got the deer ones And we should be able to gather up a few more. Oh, wait. The aurora's starting to kick in. I was hoping this was happening. I forgot that it was going on, and I thought, well, we're seeing because it's light outside, but maybe we might be able to see a little better once this thing gets rolling here. Come on. Lighten up. Light up. We didn't search this container. We could do that while saplings, guts. Well, that's nice. We can make a bow. We don't need one, but we could make one. Although, in the near future, the guess is that the travois, or the sled, will be made out of these items. I would assume that it's going to be the maple saplings by the looks of the pictures. It's probably going to require guts. And more than likely, it's probably going to require a moose hide, which we probably wouldn't be able to make here in DeadWorld at this point, because I don't think the chances of finding a moose are very easily. Come on. There's no place to put you. Alright, well, I'll just leave you on the ground. Empty. Okay. Are we almost there? Not quite. It almost sounds like gas escaping. Wouldn't that be horrible? I think you're safe in here. Okay. No, just drink the water. It's neat how that light, it dims and then the aurora hits a little stronger and you get a little better light. And this is amazing that we have this much food. If I can keep warm, we will be able to hold out for a little bit. Moving around is our biggest deal. It's kind of some of the things that people talk about. It's the weather. The weather is our biggest enemy here, more than anything right now. Food is not. Weather is. Let's do 7 hours. Like I said, you get thirsty so fast. We'll drink and we'll sleep some more. Yeah, see, look how quickly you got dry. We don't need to lose condition at all right now. We definitely need to be rested. Because our meters go down so quickly in this. And it sounds like it's a beautiful day outside. That was a lovely sound, Will. Or Astrid, I can't remember who we're playing. Play Will on Heliophobia because I figured everybody likes Astrid. And so I thought Will would be better for the one who would have a mental problem. And we can grab that, can't we? I'm going to leave it hanging up there because there's no better place than up there. I wish we could do that on our own. I wish we had the ability to do that. Maybe that will come with the base customization settings that are coming. And for what it's worth, this is was it part 4 with the new mine coming out. Oh yes, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Mr. Rogers would be proud. Okay, so I guess we're going to find something to do. Well, I guess we can organize. I didn't quite mean to leave everything so untidy. Oh, stop. Let's pick that up. Who knew all those years of being a stock boy at the grocery store would come in so handy? We'll go ahead and take that because it's cooked. And hopefully this won't last very long. I mean, even if it's cold and it's like just snowy or whatever, I still may run down the hill there and go grab that that carcass. But I have a feeling now it's going to be gone because the blizzard's going to take it all away. But it is what it is at this point. Who knew that we were going to find this particular bounty? You know what? You can just stay right there. Alright, we didn't find a lantern, which is not good or bad. It's just not there. But maybe we'll get lucky and find that specialty lantern that supposedly hangs out in the mountains here. Why are you being so unforgiving about going up there? Cannot put something in the middle there. Fine. Just so it's where I can see you. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if we have enough cloth to do it, but I wonder if it would be worth building something as foolish as the rabbit skin, the mittens, because we have fleece mittens, which are worthless, and we're talking about trying to stay warm. We might be able to fix these boots even, because I think we have some leather, so we should probably put our time to good use here. So 1, 2, whoops, 3. I think you need 4, but let's take a look. Another soda. I might end up burning another match, see if we can find any more rabbit skins. It would be the norm is to give you almost enough to do that, and I have a feeling that's going to be the case. See, this is where I wish we could find a lantern. Alright. Let's light this just for a minute. We do have the mag lens, which will give us fire when we don't have matches, but I'm not going to be conservative. I'm not going to be afraid to use things because, you know, we could die tomorrow at this point. I certainly do not see anything. Crow feather. I think it's just to tease you. It's to give you just enough to go, oh, if you have one more of these. But we'll take a good look around. In case there's one sitting somewhere I didn't catch. Might break down some of these boxes and see if they're hiding underneath there even. But I sure in the hell don't see any. One last look over here. Nevertheless, let's take you. The other idea would be, I think you can make the hat though. So let's extinguish this. What do we have for head coverings? We have one good there and not so good there. So let's see, what can we build with the tools available? Grab that gut. And crafting. Okay. We have to build out the workbench, but we have enough. We don't have enough to do the gloves, but we can build the hat. Now the only drawback to that is that there's a good possibility of finding this hat in Pleasant Valley, which at some point we're going to be going to, because we're going to be leaving Ash Canyon, going back through, and whether we go from Timberwolf to Pleasant Valley or whether we go to Blackrock Pleasant Valley, we'll be in Pleasant Valley, and that hat is available. I'd rather maybe get lucky and try to build that, which would be better. I don't know that we're going to find another rabbit other than the summit. The summit would be our other possibility. Or the containers at Deer Clearing might be a possibility. And that all depends on, can we get up there? All right. Let's give this a shot. Please, 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 please. I knew you would fail. I knew you would fail. Doggone it. All right. Well, at this point, we can't do anything. We do need a drink. I don't think we can craft anything else. Let me double check here. Fishing gear doesn't do us any good. We need one more rabbit. Fishing line doesn't do us any good, other than we could use this to repair clothes, but we got pretty decent on that at the moment. Alright, so was there any... No real boxes to break down here. Let's break down these boxes for tinder. Maybe something might luckily be hiding behind it. Like another rabbit skin would be awesome. And of course, not so lucky.
I could eat a horse. That's saying a lot because I love horses.
You're so hungry. Here, go ahead and eat that bannock. Let's break down this. And I think our storm gave up. So let's go outside and take a peek. So if that's the case, then we're gonna boogie. We're gonna figure something out. Alright, Astrid, put on your traveling pants. It's time to go. Let's go ahead and eat this. Give us a little bit of calories. And I tell you what, let's drink the soda. Oh, you're going to pick up again? You are rotten. You're absolutely rotten. Absolutely rotten. Alright. Let's shimmy down very carefully. And I'm going to go see if this deer hide is still over here from the blizzard. And if it is, then we may just snag it real quick. We're going to be cold, though. Darn, we're going to be cold. If we're in the windbreak, we're fine, but I don't know that we're going to be in the windbreak. Tell you what, let's go grab these two real quick while we're in the windbreak. I see important tea making materials. Yeah, I don't know that this is going to be a good idea. But we're going to do what we can do while we can do it. Did the wind shift already again? That's so crazy. If it's only like this, then I think we might be able to pull this off. Oh, and this has got everything on it. How much time? 1 hour and 14 minutes. Probably ought to build a fire if we can. Can we use the mag lens? No. Come on. Let's do this properly. But then let's forget and use a match to start the fire. Now this adds to our meat stores. This will give us another hide. I think my ultimate deal would be is like 1 pair of deer skin pants and then maybe the combat pants if they're in Ash Canyon. I think that would be my ultimate. Okay, holster that. Tell you what, let's just do sticks. We can replenish those. And if we lose sticks to the wind, I won't be as upset. So now let's do this in stages. Let's go ahead and harvest the meat. That would be the big one. We get about an hour on that, right? Okay, so now, if the hide takes an hour, we're staying warm. It means we're not losing to the wind yet. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. Add a couple more of those. Let's see if we can get... Yeah. We'll do one gut. Let's see where we're at. Eat. 21 minutes. Do we have some more sticks? We do. Let's add. Let's do that. All without using any of our good fuel. Back. Grab a torch. That is not a very good torch. Okay. What a nice day. Let's go drop this stuff off. Get it to curing. And if the weather stays like this, I think we may risk going to three-way cave. If I could find a bedroll. Oh my goodness, if I could find a bedroll. Yeah, just walk over to the tree. This will make it easier for you not to break your legs. Well, I guess you didn't break a leg, you broke a wrist. Okay. Let's drop in here. Go ahead and start another torch. And then let's drop this stuff. Drop. Drop, drop, drop. And we're off. I think we got plenty. We're good on food. Oh, the wind. Damn you, wind. Alright. You know what? I'm going to do something. This is going to cost me a couple of seconds, but I saw we had some in here. Where did it? You. Come with me. My biggest fear is trying to find this place. I'm going to go towards Three-Way Cave, and I don't know this way around that much. I know if I go this way, I can find my way to getting back. I have to kind of go up this way to get back, but I think if we go around these trees, yeah. So if we go around, actually go around those trees, you can get there. So I want to mark either the tree or something to say, hey, this is the way. Go this way, young man. Go this way. You know what? Let the arrow works just as good as any. Alright. Now, I know a lot of people don't use the spray paint, but the last thing I need to be is in low visibility and not be able to find our way. And finding warmth is so important. And that's fairly visible. Just pick up some more sticks. And of course the wind is working against us. A little bit of a windbreak. take you. Now, right now, we're doing great with the weather. It's windy. We don't have to worry about a fire because we won't have wolves. But we're not cold either. And this is what I was hoping for with this. Is that this is a protected area. And we're warm. And there are fire-making materials here.
I'll take it.
And a megatorch. And crackers. And lovely fire sticks. You know, that might be worth reading. Most of these books are not really worth it, but that might be. Alright, I'm going to leave the firewood here. I'm just going to pick up the sticks. We will probably be coming back this way. Now this leads somewhat to a dead end, if I remember. You have to have a rope. And it kind of leads you over towards Eric's Falls. Now the problem is we're kind of tired. So we're going to have to work our way back to the prepper cache in order to sleep. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take advantage of how slow we're walking to contemplate our life and why we're here on the island. I think we're going to go down and see what's going on with the container. It's late enough in the day, it's going to take us pretty much that and to get back and get rest.
Surrounded by snow. Nothing to drink.
Well, no, honey, it's snow. You can't drink snow. Oh, look at that. We won't touch it. If we have time, we'll see if we can't grab that. We have gotten so lucky. Okay, we're still not real cold, which is great. This is the cave that leads through the mountain over towards where the other engine is. In fact, you know what? Let's see if it is warm in there. Let's take a peek. It is warm. We'll have to get some torches going, but we could definitely find coal in here probably. The few times I've been through, I think I remember there was a little bit of coal. There could be more deer carcasses in here. There very well could be a bedroll in here. But I just, without having the bedroll to sleep in, we're too tired. We've wasted too much of the day because of the blizzard to concern ourselves with that at the moment. But let's go ahead and check all our vitals here. Don't have that. How are we doing here? You know what? Let's harvest that. Give our chance to warm up just a bit. Got everything there. Okay, let's dip back out before the weather changes to even more worse. I think the wind actually dropped a little bit. The weather on this is so brutal. So brutal. And I know I've repeated that a million times, but it just changes so whimsically. It's bad enough in the regular game, but it just changes so badly in this version because it's set on like crazy. So see, it's not that far away to get warm. And I may even be able to build a fire here, but I thought I saw a container, and I did. I don't see two containers, but I see the one. And there is a cave that's just up around the corner there. If we have enough time, we'll get into that. But let's see if we can build a fire here. Can we do maglins? No. Alright. No, you know what? Eh, what the hell. At least we can fail a few times. And go. We have a ton of lamp oil. If we don't find a lamp anytime soon, we could make a few mega torches, which would probably be helpful.
Come on.
It's nice that you don't have to daisy chain them as fast. See? Like that. We can fail with the best of them. That is failure number
Come on,
2.
little fire.
Yeah, keep saying that, Astrid. Megatorch is going to be whittled down to nothing if you keep this up. Ooh, number 3.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
All right. 100th time is the charm. You probably could have gotten it started with the Maglins and the moon at this point. I probably could have just opened the containers and gotten cold. Okay, this is almost not even funny now. Really? Really? I only have one. I'm not going to use it. Let's try a stick and some tinder. Let's shake it up. Let's change it. Obviously, the book is non-burnable.
Come on, little fire.
20th time's charm.
Perfect.
Look at that. Now our mega torch is 75%. Hard to holster that. Let's just throw sticks in here. I don't think we're going to need more than an hour, but... Do we have something we can heat up? That might be worth doing. Yeah, let's drop some of these teas. You and you. One big jiggle. All right. Oh, we can stay right here. It's on the side. Then we warm up. And if we have to drink a coffee to get back, I'm not worried about that.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yes, it will. We need cloth. There's leather. Better socks. I'm okay with that. We needed to make some minor repairs. Maybe we get another chance at fixing your shoes. Come on, rabbit pelt. Oh. Well, if we find Will, we can take him to dinner. We'll have a dress shoot. Oh, that was pretty underwhelming. All right. I'm going to grab a torch here and just go take a peek, make sure I'm not missing the other container that can be here. I know on the lower levels when I play Stalker, there are generally 2 containers, but I know they shrink that down in Interloper. But I'll take a peek nonetheless. Yeah, it would have been right here with this box. Turn the mouse down. All right. We've got a fire to run back to. We're actually warm with the torch. We're going to go into this cave. Now, I know there's another little opening down the way there where another carcass could be. And I don't want to get greedy because we're tired. And even though we have some coffee to dry on, I don't want to push the envelope. The weather's good right now. Do we have anything in the cave? More firewood. We're going to take you. So we may go get that other deer carcass on the way home. Nothing. It's funny. I look at that. I was watching DH Dunn, and he's doing... at the time, he's doing his... Can I Lope 10 Days as a Chef? And he walked in there, and he said IT support, and I about spit out my coffee. That just was funny. So now that I see that guy, all I can think of is IT support. All right. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go pull some torches out of this fire. And we're going to go make a fire up by that other deer. And we'll make a meal. And get its hide and maybe its guts, depending on what's going on. Oh, we only have one more torch to grab out of this. Let's just put you out. Actually, we have to change you out, don't we? Yeah, we got a ton of coffee. This will be easier. Okay, so we got everything empty, empty. We could break this stuff down. There might be some stuff hiding in there, but I just don't want to risk it. And let's not get lost. Get our bearings. If we had enough energy, we could climb up there. That would put us on that same level where we could head towards the summit. But with waning eyelight, our eyes are, you know, droopy right now. We don't have any energy. We could coffee our way up there, but it would be tough. And we have no place to rest. We'd have to daisy chain every cup of coffee we had to make it. So we don't want to risk the summit until we can find a bedroll. But maybe we'll come back this way here and go through the mine, or not the mine, but the cave that leads through the mountain. There, again, there could be another container, which could be another boon for us. And maybe we'll find a bedroll. That would be awesome. Another place to find a bedroll would be the cave that goes from Deer Clearing into Ash Canyon, which we could give that a try, even if we don't go into Ash Canyon at that point, just to go search that out. The only problem with that is it's a rope climb to get up there. So you're kind of committed. Alright. Yay, we can build a fire. Well, we can attempt to build a fire. Whether Astrid can succeed at this fire will be interesting. Maybe we need to go read that book, Astrid. I was right. That book is going to help us. We picked up that How to Build a Fire book, and you need to look at all of those pictures.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Maybe it's like a color by number thing. You could pick up on it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, no, I want you to put the torch away. Because we need to add some fuel to this fire. Let's start with that. Oh, another good one. I'm just going to take everything and we'll cook both pieces. One. It's only rancid. Can't be too bad. Alright. Let's get at least the hide. This is where it'd be cool to be able to forge a knife. Yeah, well, that is a occupational hazard of being a outdoor explorer. Now, do we have anything we could do up? Let's do a liter of water here. I know I'm risking it here. I can hear the wind in the background. Let's put that to an hour. I'd like to get maybe one of these guts, and that's all I'm going to do. Because the weather is going to beat us up. Okay. Let's go for 2. Ooh, we got lucky. Drink. I still don't know how hot water doesn't give you at least a small warming bonus. I mean, even if it was from here to the 3-way cave, if that was all it was. You know, a third of what coffee would give you. Now I'm glad I marked the tree. I'll be able to tell which way to go in the dark. All right, we're essentially going to walk back to the prepper's cache. TLD gods withstanding, we will make it there before a storm hits. I'm really, really glad I decided to go ahead and just loot the area, because now we've got 3 deer skins. We could easily get a 4th, because technically there's still one sitting over on the other side of the bridge if it is still there from the blizzard. It could still be there tomorrow. But I'm thinking, from where we're at with time, let's just get ourselves back to the Prepper's Cache, and then we probably are going to call it. And then our next episode, that is not the way. That is the way down into Echo Canyon. So I think on the next episode, what we're going to do is, weather depending, obviously, we are going to, I think we're going to go traverse the cave. We'll be warm, which that'll be a bonus. We still have a ton of food. And maybe we can get lucky on that other side and find some more helpful loot. But we've been blessed with this Prepper's Cache, and we need to take advantage of it. I don't want to use up all its supplies. I mean, if we did good, we managed to eat almost, what, 3 kilos of deer? So I think we got 1 point something off the first one, and there was 1.8 off that one. And we are getting tired quickly. We're almost there, Astrid. Almost there. Alright, this is going to give us the big torch, but this way we don't have to worry about it. I think we're going to make a torch. You know what? Can we kind of carry this with us until it burns out? Okay. Can we do this without any broken ankles, wrist, having to wear a neck brace, the cone of shame, any of that stuff? You would look really funny with the cone of shame here in the snow. Ooh, we still have a meal right there, too. Okay. Home sweet home. One more deer skin. And 2 more guts. We should easily find more deer skin. The biggest problem is time. It's going to take time for these to cure. So if we go through the cave and we're lucky enough to find a bedroll, then I think we may summit instead. We're doing okay on food. We got a lot of teas. We got a lot of coffee. A lot of coffee and tea we haven't made. We have a ton of food on us, and a whole plethora of food we haven't either cooked, made, or done anything with. So I think we're fine. We've got a workbench. We got a warm place to sleep. This is warmer than Trapper's Cabin. I think all in all, this is going to be home base for the area. I don't think I'm going to worry about making a torch just yet. Yeah, because, I mean, look, I mean, we've got flour, we've got oil, we've got maple, we can make pancakes. We probably could make some other things. We may even be able to make some of those peach pies at this point. I don't know what our cooking level is. Let's take a peek. We're at cooking level 2. We're getting close to cooking level 3, so that's good. And I'm sorry to those that disagreed with me with the way I was doing the harvesting of the meat. I know everybody's talking about I should get to cooking level 5 as fast as I can, and I agree with the premise. It means that I can eat rotten food, but you know, I've seen people with cooking level 5 and they eat sardines that are 70% and still get food poisoning. We're not going to find that much in the way of predator meat, so there might be a couple of wolves in the deal, but and if we find those, great, we might be able to make a wolf coat. But I'm not that concerned about cooking level 5 for much more than the food poisoning. But if we have antibiotics and we have the reishi and the burdock, I believe, even too, so I don't even think we need to worry about food. I think we just need to drink. We will need to make some water. We're starting to go through it pretty quick. And this, I think, is going to be a good save point. So I'm going to do 6 hours. Hopefully we won't get thirsty. That's my biggest concern. You sleep too long and you end up thirsty. There we go. All right, another drink. We'll sleep in little segments here. And I think we're going to try to do from 5 more hours. We'll see where we're at. I want to make sure we're fully rested and ready to go for the next episode. And that is about as close as we're going to get. Let's do one more drink. I'm going to do 1 more hour. What time is it? Getting to be about the perfect time of the day. Kind of a boring ending here, watching me go back and forth sleeping. But at least when we get to going on the next episode, we'll be rested and ready to go. And like I said, depending on the weather, might go a couple of different ways. I might do a little research on whether I can go from here over towards Deer Clearing without having to deal with the rope climb, if that's even possible. I've never traversed that particular space on this side. You know, you always kind of follow the path and go this way. So I may go check that out just so that I don't ruin a run aimlessly running around. So and then, you know, that's just going to be full disclosure on that deal. I might just go and say, hey, can I walk between here and here? Yeah, I can. No, I can't. Because there is that other container that's over there. There's also the container on possibly on the other side where the engine is, over towards the trapper's engine. So who knows what we can find in a cave. I'm just going to keep pushing around this prepper's area and that. I might even be tempted to go through the cave into Ash Canyon, but not actually go to Ash Canyon. We'll just have to see how that goes. The bedroll is really going to make a difference, whether we summit right away. If we don't get the bedroll in either one of those decisions or whatever goes on, we will probably head to Ash Canyon because we can get up to the respite by goading, and that'll give us a base of operations there. And between that and anglers, we can just pluck clean all the cattails we can find. But at any rate, that will be for the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you could do the YouTube thing and do like, comment, and subscribe, that is awesome. I've gotten some really nice comments of lately, and I appreciate everyone that's watching. We will catch you on the next one. Thanks. Tommy, I'm in position at the top of the lighthouse. Over. Will, this is Tommy. Will, I want you to walk into the lamp area and light the flare, igniting the lamp. Rolling. Action. Will, oh my God, are you okay? The safety team is on its way. The crew might have filled the lamp with the wrong fuel. Will, are you there? Will?